Our brains are amazing creations. They control and have an impact on every single aspect of our everyday lives, even though we may be completely unaware of it. The human brain is complex and has many functions. One example of these functions is hand dominance. Long ago, people of ancient times believed left-hand dominance was a curse. This is only a myth. As recently as 100 years ago, if a child had a tendency towards their left hand, their parents would force them to use their right hand. But have no fear, lefties. In this day and age, being left-handed is pretty normal. Roughly 90% of people today are right-hand dominant, and the 10% remaining are left-hand dominant. I am one of the 10% who are left-hand dominant. I write with my left hand, use a fork with my left hand, and perform other everyday tasks with my left hand. My family, however, is a mixed bunch. My parents are both right-handed. My two sisters, Megan and Heidi, are both right-handed as well. But my brothers, Josh and Ben, are both lefties, along with me. How can this be? Looking at my family, genetics does not really seem to be the case, since my father nor my mother is left-handed. So what is really the difference between us all? Science does not really have the answers as to why this happens, but there is some science behind what is happening inside our brains. The brain is divided into two halves, called hemispheres, connected down the middle by the corpus callosum. One might think that the left hemisphere controls the left side of the body, and that the right hemisphere controls the right side of the body. But this is not the case. In fact, it's actually the opposite. The human brain has sort of a cross-wiring system. The right side of the brain controls the left side of the body, and the left side of the brain controls the right side of the body. For example, when you kick a soccer ball with your left foot, or write on a chalkboard with your left hand, or wink at your friend across the room with your left eye, these body movements are all controlled by the right side of your brain. The same goes for right-handers. All the everyday tasks you perform with the right side of your body are actually controlled by the left side of your brain. So, you may have heard people make the case that left-handed people are more creative, and right-handed people are better with numbers. Is there any proven evidence to this? No, this is only a myth. But let me explain the story and facts behind this myth. It is a proven fact that each hemisphere of the brain has different functions and can perform tasks that are unique to only that side. The left side of the brain is more verbal and analytical. It is associated with tasks such as logical thinking, mathematics, language, and computation. As for the right side of the brain, it thinks more spatially and creatively. It is associated with tasks such as imagination, art, feelings, and visualization. Despite certain theories or myths, hand dominance and brain dominance have no scientifically proven connections. I am left-hand dominant, and just so happen to be right brain dominant. So I leave you with this. As you go throughout your daily activities, all the while performing tasks with your dominant hand, remember that there is so much more going on inside your brain than you may realize. Whether it's motor movements, painting a picture, or computing a math problem, your brain is hard at work assigning different tasks to the different parts of your brain. Although the brain has so many more functions in addition to the ones mentioned in this video, I hope you were able to learn a little bit more about how the brain works and debunk a few myths along the way.